Okay, the mayor.
Based on the reports that we've been getting, it's been constantly changing. That line between rain and snow and ice has been constantly moving. It's difficult to pinpoint, but we're prepared for whatever we get. It's starting to snow in certain areas throughout the region, and gradually we should see an increase in the amount, but all of our vehicles are prepared, from our public safety vehicles as well as our public works vehicles that are continuing to sand and keep clearances in our roads.
I'm sure you can echo this. It feels a lot better being prepared for one of these winter weather events than trying to play catch-up on the backside. This one certainly, while no winter weather forecast is easy, this one was certainly easier than the last big one that impacted Birmingham.
You are correct. And, you know, Birmingham sits in the heart of Alabama, and usually that line, that cold front, usually splits us right down the middle.
Looks like
and it's always
like
hard to tell 20 miles north or south of I-20. It's always unpredictable, even when you have the best of models to look at. But we feel pretty certain that we're going to be getting some winter weather effects.
Absolutely. We're seeing that right now, and I think by around 9, 10 o'clock, you're going to have a pretty heavy coating of snow in Birmingham, just for your information there. So for planning purposes, it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Thank you very much, Mayor William Bell in Birmingham. That live picture that you were looking at there, that was actually, I believe, in Gadsden there in Etowah County, where the snow is really beginning to come down. Earlier on, it was mainly just some ice pellets and some freezing rain for East Alabama. It's not going to be too long before everyone is just dealing with snow. The question then evolves into how much snow in certain parts of our viewing area. But by 7 p.m., the rain is done, and it is all going to be snow, widespread snow. Our main threat, of course, we want to tell you, are the icy roads. Watch out for the icy roads. Really don't be out tonight if you can help it, because the driving is going to be tough, not only tonight, but through early tomorrow morning. We will not get above freezing until probably mid-morning. I am going with an overnight low of around 29 degrees. Fortunately, some sunshine in the forecast, and that will help us out tomorrow. Janet and Jonathan, just a mess out there, starting to see a lot of snow, and as those temperatures drop tonight, it's only going to get worse. It can only snow so long at freezing before you start to have significant road issues.
Yeah.
And more to go before we get there, Jen.
Yes.
Thanks, JP.
Absolutely. Sharia Harris, when we last talked to her, she was saying nothing but rain. We know things are changing there at your location. You're right there on Green Springs. Sharia, tell us what's happening.
Yeah, Janet, getting a little bit of action here. JP was absolutely right. He said about an hour ago that in an hour we would start seeing snow in Birmingham. And guys, it is falling. When I first saw the snow falling, I told my photographer, Josh Rainey, oh my God, it was some really big snowflakes that were coming down. And they're coming. I don't know if you can see it. The street lights are out right now. Normally we can pan up to the lights and you can see it falling, but I can see it. I can tell you it's coming down a little bit. And Josh, if you want to point to the roadway here, I do want to show you that here on this overpass on Green Springs over I-65 right now is not sticking. It is falling straight to the roadway here and melting on the very wet road out here, and all of the roads, 65 and here on Green Springs, the roads are wet, guys. So as the temperatures keep falling, no doubt these roads will freeze up. And since we are talking about I-65, I want to show you, give you an update of what the traffic looks like on I-65. It is getting slower and slower. So I hope people are getting home, and because we just don't know. We see now that the snow is falling. We see now the temperatures are falling. And as JP said, he's
there we got more evidence of
a
that.
lot of accumulation here in Birmingham. So.
This is, of course, the top news. Here's my prediction. There's Birmingham. See, there's actually some yellow stuff. That yellow cloud coming. Yellow pitch. Of course, Atlanta's in deep trouble over there with its icing. And just to confirm, it's dark outside. This is another thing we don't like. One thing if it snows when it's light, but when it's dark, look at this. You can even hear it. Look at that over there. Like you say, you get on a light, catch it just right, you can see it. I don't know if you can see that, but this has all come down in the past 2 hours. You know, this is how fast it's coming down. In only 2 hours, there's some snow here. There's some on the car even. Over here. And this road, I don't know if you can appreciate it, but this road is, if you worked at it, you'd slip on that road. There's it is, and there it is down here. Here's some more of it over here. So this is nothing to laugh at. Of course, nobody is now. After 2 weeks ago, you get like snow like this, and winter weather, and ice, sleet. You know, everybody just takes every precaution, and just call everything off. It was, you know, UAB closed and everything closed. Stores closed. Everybody, emergency personnel only for the duration of this week. Maybe next week, somebody will open up.